we're going live. All right, so we're live here.
Hi, Mum. Even though she's dead, God rest her soul.
It's nice to start out on a.
It's nice to start out on it. Well, she maybe she's not dead. Maybe she's turned into a computer program. It could have happened. It could have happened.
It could have happened.
It's extremely unlikely, but it could have happened. Anyway, welcome
All right.
everybody.
Week 4.
Almost halfway.
Yes.
Almost halfway.
Wow, I
Already.
can't believe that already.
Well, we're over a third of the way at least. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yes. What can I tell you? It's getting harder. The Matrix, Skybox Matrix Weekly, because why is it getting harder, Ian? I hear you cry, Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
You don't play along with these, do you?
No, it's new here.
It's new. What do you mean it's new? Surely that should be your fighting fit, full of energy time of the day. I'm the one who's coming down with yet another cold, and it's hot as balls over here, and it's 8:30 in the evening. So yes, it's getting harder because there are the people who are still in the race now are properly going for it.
So do you think initially they were like, oh, okay, I'm going to go for like my one set and everything, but maybe now they've realized you need multiple sets to finish the achievements?
Well, if they're going to do the full thing, yeah, I don't think. Yeah. I think if you're going to do this, you're either going to do it in full mode or you're not going to bother. But I don't know. I mean, I found it more difficult to trade in the last week.
Okay.
So I've probably ended up buying a few more packs than I'd have liked.
Oh no!
But it's because some of the inserts are just a bit trickier, especially the digital rain of the characters.
Okay.
They just seem to be a little bit tricky to get. So, but hey, it's fun. But I haven't pulled anything bonkers in any of my week 3 packs. So I didn't get a plate. I didn't get a code effect.
And that's unusual for you.
I know. First couple of weeks I did well. So I'm hoping for big things from week 4.
Much like my cat, you have become entitled.
Yes. And for those who don't know, Amanda's cat was screaming at her before we came on air.
Yeah, he was vocalizing loudly.
He was vocalizing loudly, but you give him some ketamine and he's fine now. Shall I share, and we can show our joyous viewers what to expect from week 4? If I can find it, there it is. Right. So.
Oh my God, Carlos, you literally never sleep.
Carlos, is he awake already?
Oh my gosh, and Eric is up too.
Yes. My goodness. Is that the other? Is that Sanderson too, or is that Eric?
Yes, that is the poor soul that Carlos is constantly picking on.
Right. Okay.
Who you would like very much.
Okay. Cool. So this week, now you remember last week I told you about that little glitch, the glitch in the Matrix.
Yes.
It meant I could see that these were going to be the base cards, but I couldn't see the images. Someone had them on their wish list, which was really freaky. So, as always, the black and white variant ones, these are base cards. They just sometimes jump ahead. So, one of last week's black and white variants is this week's base card. First one, which is a really good image, actually. The second one is, when I get there, here they come. I love this one because I really like these machines. I think they're so clever and visually terrifying.
The image selection for this set's really good.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely banging. But yeah, I mean these, because they're kind of like organic machines, the way they move and the way they did them in the film. It's so clever, really is. So yeah, I'm particularly excited about that one. And then you can't be dead, but no, he's not. Trinity. Even though he's got no hair. There we go. Look how young Keanu looks. Look how young he looks. So you can't be dead. And then the final one here for this time. And I'm pretty sure with this one, we are out of the first movie. I think if they don't start with
Okay.
Matrix Resurrections next week, but this, I think this looks amazing. Look at the image selection on this one.
That is very cool.
It's so cool. And this is why I think the Digital Rain parallel of this, it's such a crying shame that it won't be physical.
I know.
Because
Just looking at
I
that
don't
though,
normally, yeah, but I don't
it
normally go
looks
through it. But look at the Digital Rain version.
it
Interesting.
looks like
Look how
the
many more
Matrix logo
Digital
is
Rains of
foil.
this one have come out. Yes, it is. Look at this one.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's really cool. But it's never going to exist unless we get a high-res image and we print them ourselves, which I'm sure will get us into some sort of legal trouble.
That doesn't bother
If not
everybody.
with Upper Deck, then definitely doesn't seem to have bothered anyone this far, does it? So now here we go. So there's the printing plates. I'm very excited about it. In fact, I've got to have a look. Oh, there isn't a printing plate. That Sentinel one, squiddy one.
Okay, so that one's on your list.
Right. So, all of them are on my wish list. So the black and white variants. Now, interestingly, you can't see one of next week's on this. There's normally one from what the next 4 base cards would be, but it does kind of round it off. So this is the this is base card 16. So you got black and white one of that, which is pretty cool, but no hint yet as to whether my assumption about next week hitting the sequel movies is correct.
Maybe they're on to you,
but they
and that's why.
Well, they can't. No, I think they've been on to me for years. They know exactly what pushes my buttons. Right, week count. So we've got Morpheus again. So as I suspected, we've got 2 Trinities, 2 Morpheus. Next week, I reckon next week will be Agent Smith. There'll be 2 weeks of him. There'll probably be 2 weeks of Neo, but I'm not sure what the other one will be because they're focusing on those 4. You know, if you look down to the...
Is it the glitch insert? One of the inserts they doubled up on Agent Smith.
Yeah, no, the glitches are achievements. You can't get them until all said and done.
But I'm just thinking, like, checklist wise, he's on one of those twice. So I don't know if maybe they would do him twice character wise.
Well, they're doing everyone twice. That's the thing.
I mean, Trinity, 4 times then is what I mean.
Yeah, I don't. If they were going to do anyone 4 times, it'd be Neo. I don't think it'd be Agent Smith. So it might be him. But I think they might be group shots, possibly.
That would be nice. That would be cool.
Of the 3 of them, which would be pretty cool. So who knows? Well, I'll have a look. So your week of characters, Morpheus this week. Different image of him. There he is. Isn't he dreamy? And then the gold. Which is obviously the same image, but you can really see the foil on this one. That gold's going to be nice. The gold foil on the name and the Skybox logo and
that's really cool.
Computer chippy type stuff around the edge.
I need to rush some of these home just so we can eyeball them.
Yeah. So the digital rain. So again, the digital rain ones. Like this is week 1, week 2, week 3. Look at the drop. So week 1 sold out. Week 2 didn't. Gosh. This is how much. So this one, I've had trouble with this one. So yeah. Anyway, printing plates. So again, the printing plates. Obviously, they come out for the characters that come out this week. So none of them have come out for this character one yet this week. But the Code FX and the Code FX Blue and the Code FX Green, which are numbered to 10,
I bet
they just randomly drop across all the 10 weeks. So yeah, someone listed one of these on ComC and they listed it
already
for 4 figures, and I was like, yeah. Some of the Code Effects Blue and the regular ones have been on for ages, but I'm sorry, but I know they're out of 10, but not everything out of 10 goes for 4 figures.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna have trouble moving it for that. Yes, it's sought after, and yes, they're cool images, but you're not going to get like $1,500 for one of these. But they do look nice. They do look nice. Yeah, that's going to shine like a mofo. So yeah. So obviously, I'd like one of those. Yeah, and then the digital rain, which again across all 10 weeks. So the puzzle pieces, rather. Sorry. Yeah, there we go.
Damn, they could
Shall
have
I?
made
Shall I
that.
open? Or
Yes,
do
you
you want
should
to go
open.
first?
You
No,
should
you
no,
go
you
first
should
this
go.
week.
No, you go
Should
ahead
I
and open. No, you go first while I complain about the Digital Rain puzzle pieces and how they could have made them an achievement, an uncut sheets, and you would have like the whole
Mm-hmm.
Digital Rain.
Oh,
Oh,
can you imagine? Well, you can imagine,
then
clearly.
man.
Right, let me just select the right screen this time because it didn't give me the option to switch to the tab. There we go. Right, here we go. So, locked
All
and
right,
loaded, 3
so
packs.
we're gonna pull a green FX.
Or a printing plate. I'll be
Okay.
happy with a printing plate.
I think you could get printing plates cheaper than the FX, the green. So let's do that.
Yeah, let's go. Right, pack 1. Oh, the sound effects.
Oh,
So
okay. Got your spider.
That seems to be the common base card. Yeah. Okay, black and white, that one.
878. I feel way too strongly about that.
Regular base character. And Digital Rain of card 15. Okay. Pack 2. Again, this one of the base cards is always more common than the rest.
Okay.
The same with the black and white. So, regular character. So the third slot is normally where you'd see something flashy.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so good.
Right, last pack. Right, give me something flashy on the third card, kids. Or a character. Right, one of the two. Okay, so again, we've got the same base card again.
So on the plus side, though, you need these duplicates. Okay, there we go.
Well, yeah, I need multiple copies of each of them. So, again, nothing flashy there, and a puzzle piece. So it was fine, fine little spread. But when I click the button there, nothing flashy this week.
Yeah, oh no, look, that just ensures that Ian's going to buy 15 more packs, you guys.
Can I let you into a little secret, Amanda?
Uh-oh, you already have?
I've already bought 6.
So where are you at for the week then?
Oh, well, I've still got a way to go.
Okay.
I've still got a way to go. Yeah, I'm going to be pimping. Oh, Mr. Numbers is in the chat again.
Oh, is that?
I knew what Mr. Numbers
is that his Bond villain name we've given him, Mr. Numbers? I like that.
Well, no. I've just literally made it up. This second. But like that is going to be his name from now on.
I like Mr. Numbers. He sounds like he should have like a
first name Mr. last name Numbers. Of course. Right, Amanda's turn.
All right, here we go. All right, let me just scooch this up a little bit.
Hello. There we go.
All right.
I didn't know you could do whatever you just did. Mr. Numbers.
All right, he's okay with it.
Call me Mr. Numbers.
I think for me so far, this is the card of the set.
It's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be lovely if it had some sort of canvas effect?
Oh, look at that.
I know. Okay, pack 1. Go, okay.
I feel like maybe if I stare at these Digital Rain cards enough, Upper Deck will be like,
You think you should manifest them?
Maybe we should just really quickly make that happen.
Yeah.
See, because like right here, that's foil.
I know. It is.
And this is probably a Skybox logo right here that's foil.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's white, dark.
There's that one.
Black and white. Oh, it's got a gold character. Fuck, that was loud.
I know. I gotta figure out how to turn that off. So again, these all say 1 of 4.99.
Yeah. Don't turn it off. That's the drama.
I know, it really is. How do I make that like my text noise?
You'll just have to record it. I am going to actually try and get the audio of that and use it in the that card collectors podcast episodes.
Oh, that'll be cute.
Yeah, as sound effects, because you
Some
can put the sound effect files.
People will be like, "Where do I know that from? I've heard that before."
Yeah.
Or if they're sad, they'll have never heard it.
Well, either that or if they've never heard it, they'll be richer. Right, there we go. Next.
Okay, so I got one of each at least.
Okay, good. Just a regular
character.
Oh, that's a nice one.
See, I am envisioning what this looks like.
That's a tough pull. That
person. Well, congratulations.
Look at the green though.
I
Look at the green
know.
of them. No, of the of what should be the foil.
Ugh.
If that was a physical card, that green foil would look absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
can you imagine? Yes, Aaron, I can imagine. Um.
Oh, you know what? I still have some from previous weeks that for some reason I don't know if I didn't send to you or the trade
Oh.
expired or.
Oh, okay. No, it certainly didn't expire. I pounced on that like a tramp on chips.
Okay. I want you to know that my sister this weekend, when I saw her, said, piss holes. And I said, thank you for watching.
So she's the one. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. So, all
If
right.
she
So we
starts
did.
using some of my expressions, some Ianisms.
Oh, my mom is still all about the boiling piss, and my sister likes the piss holes. So
If any of your family members come up to you and say, "I'm all over the place like a mad woman's poo," then you know I've made it.
then I'm cutting them off from watching. God,
Wonderful stuff.
these really.
Yeah, they're really strong images. I mean, they've got
The
the best
image
images
selection
from the
is
movie.
so
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I
yeah.
really like this one.
Thing is, for this, there'll be an awful lot of good images out there because the music. Well, first of all, the movie's been out almost 30 years,
Yeah.
but it's been remastered and multiple times for like up to 4K. So they'll have some really, really strong high resolution images in the bag for this now, and we get to enjoy them on the cards.
So this is going to be exciting to watch you try to finish this off as it gets closer
Ooh.
to week 10, as it gets more difficult.
So what we'll do on the week 10 episode, we'll do our normal live 30 minutes, and then it's probably going to take me a few days to round up the last of the troops, and then we will do another show where I redeem.
Oh, that's perfect, because
And
I
we'll
think
see me
probably
build the things.
a lot of people probably haven't seen the redemption process. So
Yes. So there'll be stages to it, and it obviously if I don't, it's very unlikely I'll get an even spread on some of the ones that I need, especially the blues that I need for the Neo. So, there might be some trading happening, which means I might not be able to get that final achievement live on the air. But you never know. Maybe I will.
So we continue doing Tuesday weekly updates on your progress.
Yes. Oh, it's going to be so difficult holding off doing the redemptions until we can sit down and do it.
Okay, wait. There's not a limited number, right?
I sincerely hope not.
Okay.
No, I don't. Okay. I don't believe so.
I don't think so either. Because otherwise, I was going to say you got to just do it.
Yeah, but no, I'm really, really enjoying it. It's nice. It's a fun weekly thing. And Upper Deck are earning money off me again on a weekly basis.
So this is what, to me, this is how the weekly drops are supposed to be. Like, this is how Marvel Weekly was. It was chill. It wasn't like, oh my God, I have to be right there. If I don't buy it weekly was that way sometimes.
I was going to say weekly was pretty stressful because the site, it was the first weekly type thing they did.
Yeah.
And so the site would crash.
But it wasn't as consistently obnoxious as Unbound was.
No, I mean, the site would crash because there was demand.
Yeah.
But it wasn't crazy demand.
Yeah.
It was also pre-COVID, so people slightly had better hold of their shit.
Yeah. But that felt fun because you would buy packs and there was a ton of people trading that. And like, I feel like I got to know a lot of people that way.
Oh, yeah. I did. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
So this, given like Unbound was like kind of crazy, this feels more like that. This is more just like fun. This is more collecting.
Now, I had a speculation the other day. I was looking at Goonies, and Goonies was 1,985 packs a week.
Okay.
Because the movie came out in 1985.
Mm-hmm.
And it suddenly clicked. We're assuming that 1,999 packs a week is just because cards are often numbered to that number. But Matrix came out in 1999.
See, Upper Deck does these clever things.
So it's probably
just completely
because of that.
It.
Yeah, it's probably because of that. But I just think because, numbering to 499.
That's a really common, numbering convention.
I just think no one's really picked up on it.
Yeah, so, I believe that.
Yeah, I'd love to maybe. And maybe one of these weeks we can have someone from Upper Deck join us.
Oh yeah.
And they
Okay.
can tell us about the set a bit more. Give us some insider secrets. That'd be
Yeah,
pretty cool.
we'll have to find out which one's responsible for
Yeah,
those.
yeah, yeah. Well, we'll pin someone down and pour vodka down their throat at the National and get them to talk. What do you reckon?
They're all very open to that, from my
Yeah.
experience. So
I'm sure they will be. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Some of them look quite sturdy though, so maybe I won't be holding anyone down. Anyway, right. No disrespect to you, but you're big strapping Americans. A lot of you Upper Deck people. Right. Shall we go now? I've insulted half the Upper Deck workforce.
sure.
Yeah. All right, kids. Thank you very much.
All right,
We'll
we will
see
see
you
you
next Tuesday.
guys next. Oh, we can't. We'll see you Tuesday.
Am I
Bye.
not allowed to say that? Oh dear. Sorry.